Oh, got a mango now.
Actually. Oh, I spotted it. To be the last bus of the day.
I hope. Alright, you go then. Here's a cat. Or a view of it. And usually stuff I mustn't do work, see? The peachy coloured USB ones in this one. The uploads I'm going for this one are West Bridgeford based, all of them. Well, mostly. The reason I say mostly is because it is possible that some routes could like gloss over something that maybe I'd like. But it's going to be mainly West Bridgeford orientated for the routes. Or Bridgeford orientated, because I did East Bridgeford this morning as well, remember. So West and East Bridgeford orientated. This will be more West Bridgeford side. This recently had come on. Look at those nice chairs. Yeah, most of what's covered up in there. So, just all that. This is 145. Less on the Villager than I did on the E-Clips. I think I know what we're doing. This is going to be to the Mellors Road stop for this one. Oh yes, XW Tiger. European. Lights here, controlled lights here. .101 came off the 102 came off this. The reason why I'm covering this is because, well, They give us a bit of both stuff really. Of Eclipses and MMC is a bit of a both route, so yeah. Still being like a bit of, you know, a bit of both routes, so the workings aren't that bad as they were used to be under the era previous to this. The works aren't that bad, well, not as good as the era previous to this, but aren't that bad when you consider that I had also done it's a little bit of variety in this to what here in this one, that's why it's up. It's an MC on both routes and an Eclipse on both routes, so a bit of variety I'm going for, that's why they're both up. I probably want to put this. Plugged in, ready to go. Both without turbo engine. That was said to him, it's actually got books in there. I don't plan to cover do a patent for this for the i4 later. Primarily because probably because of what kind of routes I actually be covering today. That's the 726 on Keyworths. See, that's what that's it. See, it's like a bit of both routes, a bit of variety. That's why this is up. Plus, it's also a Mango. I've not decided to go myself because that's an MC on MMC route and only an MC on an only MMC route, so that doesn't need doing as such. However, 145 on a bit of both on route that uses both vehicles does. Chargers, it still runs great, this bus. must have made it through the bridge there, that lorry. I assume. Did well too. Especially as it's hard to switch a bridge, you can see here, made it through, alright. A46 or A46, I would imagine. There's a new welcome brake not far from here. This welcome brake kick thing been built. That eventually you'll come to see on my channel. Well, in view, not inside, but in view. Might feature some like car videos on the channel. The brand new welcome brake that they've got. Well, those lights are green, but the ones ahead of us are not. That's what's holding us up. I get held up with these lights somewhere, but no, we don't. So I think we're like got clear safe passage through these. This is like kind of like a bit of both routes basically on the Keyworth. So I put the mango up today. I don't know, this one. The main full ride I've done was on the ready clips from earlier, and that was brilliant, I tell you. That will be slightly modified, I think. Alright, this that is a Chalfont of Northampton. The trucks, the ones that were going with Audis, I think they're withdrawn, as are the newer Go Whippets. Mainly because Go Whippet would do all flex bus operations. Drower is enjoying a swig of water. The world is a happy place. There you go, look. The world is a happy place. There's always time for a good old swig of water. When you know you're waiting time here. One of those brand new Transit customers on a 25 plate. Tornado actually. Independence this one. There's a crane up there. Luckily the ceiling windows allow us to get, allow me to get a good view of the crane. That is nice. It's kind of the this queue is going through its designated waiting time, as you can see. Sorry. Even I can't speak. 703 on that one. And that was the bus that brought me into Keyworth too. Edwalton Station. Wow. Maybe there used to be a station around here in Edwalton. Maybe it might have been part of the Green Line. I think some of this bit maybe could have been part of the Green Line. I don't know where that span from though. Went to or from though. If the Green Line went by Old Dolby or not, I'm not sure. But hey, a nice seeing Edwalton Station sign. That's good. This time USB chargers are over here on the between the back seats rather than on the back. Because next gen MMC of Trent Barton. That. Next gen. Yeah. Going at a rather sedate pace. I don't mind that. Find air chargers of both sides, but no indicator up there, but you do get one there on these. I know those to his next gen MMC, but Trent Barton was all too. And we'll see you next time. Good man. That's all on the Keyworth today. Hey.